Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Kenny Melvin. An alleged Richmond County vehicle thief is also facing drug charges in another county. According to an arrest warrant, 38-year-old Alfredo Bass of Airport Road recently stole a 2000 Chevy Tahoe. In that case, he was arrested, charged with larceny of a motor vehicle, and was booked in the Richmond County Jail under a $10,000 secured bond. Jail records show Bass is charged with a second count of larceny of motor vehicle and possession of a stolen motor vehicle. The warrant for that offense was not available at the Richmond County Clerk of Court's office late Monday. Records show Bassett was also served with warrants out of Wake County charging him with possession of heroin and a Schedule II controlled substance. Bassett is being held under an additional $10,000 secured bond on the second stolen vehicle charge and $15,000 secured bond for the drug charges. He is scheduled to appear in court on the Richmond County charges July 2nd and the Wake County charges July 7th. The legendary Embers will not be taking the stage at the Cola Plaza this year. City Events Coordinator Kim Williams announced Tuesday afternoon that the July concert for Plaza Jam series has been canceled. This follows the cancellation of the afternoon concert series in May and June. Williams said in an email the community's safety and well-being is their top priority. Mass gathering restrictions imposed by Governor Roy Cooper in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic has led to the cancellations. Cooper slightly eased restrictions on outdoor mass gatherings from 10 to 25 as part of his second phase of reopening. Plaza Jam usually boasts a crowd of several hundred. Craig Woolard and the Embers performed the show prior to Independence Day last year as well. The entertainers who last performed in Plaza Jam in 2017 were slated to take the stage on Cola Plaza on June the 4th. Williams said the city will make announcements for the August concert in the coming weeks. The Tones are slated to play in August, with the Tams in September and North Tower Band closing out the series in October. The Department of Justice's Office Community-Oriented Policing Services announced that nearly $42 million in funding to support state-level law enforcement agencies in combating the illegal manufacture and distribution of drugs, including meth, heroin, and prescription opioids. According to a press release, drug overdose deaths and opioid-involved deaths continue to increase in the United States. Deaths from drug overdoses are up among both men and women, all races, and all adults of nearly all ages, with more than 3 out of 5 drug overdose deaths involving opioids. The release went on to say that more than 130 people die every day in the United States after overdosing on opioids, while meth continues to be one of the most commonly misused stimulant drugs in the world and is the drug that mostly contributes to violent crime. Movement to eliminate a rule for landline telephone carriers that remains in force for broadband providers could speed expansion of high-speed internet to areas lacking it. Legislation from U.S. Representative G.K. Butterfield called the Expanding Opportunities for Broadband Development Act would make it easier to bring broadband services to rural and unserved areas. In addition, the Rural Digital Opportunity Fund, which intends to distribute $16 billion this October to connect underserved rural communities, still requires the ETC designation. According to their press release, COVID-19 suddenly forced rural and low-income North Carolinians to confront gaps in broadband services. Grants from AT&T, Google, and Duke Energy helped convert some 280 school buses into Wi-Fi hotspots, temporarily closing the gap in remote learning. But that help was no substitute for reliable high-speed internet service at home. With respect to competition, says John Sanders, only 4.81% of North Carolinians had 2 choices at the 25 download and 3 upload speeds, whereas 6.86% of the state had no access to 100 down and 10 up speeds, and 47.17% had only 1 provider at that speed. The 25 down and 3 up speeds were the minimum level to be eligible for a U.S. Department of Agriculture Rural Broadband Grant Program, says Sanders, who is Director of Regulatory Studies for the John Locke Foundation. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, One Stop Vape Shop is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Visit us at 939 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Do you want a healthcare career? Certified medical assistants are multi-skilled healthcare professionals capable of completing administrative and clerical tasks, making them a valuable member of the healthcare team at medical clinics, doctors' offices, and other healthcare facilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of medical assistants is projected to grow 23% over the next 8 years, much faster than the national average. At Richmond Community College, our medical assisting students are trained in our cutting-edge Simulation Learning Center, giving them hands-on experience with high-fidelity mannequins that simulate real-life patient interaction. In addition to clinical skills, our students also receive instruction in scheduling appointments, coding, processing insurance accounts, billing, collections, and medical transcription. Complete the medical assisting program in just 2 years and start your lifelong career today. Visit www.richmondcc.edu to learn more about enrolling in the medical assisting program at Richmond Community College or call 910-410-1700.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Ever wondered what's happening on the other end during a power outage here at PD Electric? Once members report their power outage via PD Power mobile app or our outage hotline, a notification alerts our outage management system. The employee running our outage system will then check to verify the meter is disconnected. Our linemen make sure their trucks have the necessary equipment, safety gear, and meet all NCDOT requirements before heading out to the outage. Once arriving in the area where the outage is reported, crews hold a tailgate meeting to review all safety procedures. After this is done, equipment is tested to ensure it works properly and safely. During an outage situation, PD Electric's #1 goal is to restore power as quickly and as safely as possible. We appreciate our members for their patience and encourage them to follow along during an outage on our real-time outage viewer, as well as updates on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're having a great day today. So far, it has been a dry day despite having rain chances throughout the day. However, tonight at 8 o'clock, we are still expecting a 40% chance of precipitation. You can see here on tonight's forecast, 77 degrees. 7 o'clock though will be dry still, but at 8 o'clock we are expecting that chance of showers to roll in. Should be gone very quickly. If we do have any that pops up, Should be out of here before 9 o'clock, in fact. So very, very quick shower that could well come in tonight. Sunset will be at 8:36 p.m. and a waxing crescent moon phase will be up in the air tonight. Now, taking a look at tomorrow's forecast, on the weather map, we do see thunderstorms are still going to be a factor in for the forecast. Fayetteville will be a high of 83, low of 70. Southern Pines will be a high of 84, low of 69. Rayford, high of 83, low of 69. Down in Robeson County will be a high of 82 and a low of 72. Scotland County will be seeing a high of 83 and a low of 73. Up in Moore County will be a high of 84 and a low of 69. Looking at the western side of the Sand Hills, Eller will be a high of 86, low of 70. Rockingham and Hamlet, high of 85, low of 70. Down in Bennettsville will be a high of 83 and a low of 71. And across the PD in Wadesboro will be a high of 84 and a low of 69. Now, taking a look at 7-day forecast, we are still expecting some high temperatures to come up later on this week, especially into the weekend. They are still flirting with 90s for some of them. They did drop down a little bit from what we saw yesterday. Not as many yellow numbers up here today as we saw yesterday. But first, Thursday, high of 85, low of 70, with that chance of rain still in play for tomorrow. Friday, high of 89, low of 70 with partly cloudy skies. Then on Saturday, it's going to be very, very hot with no clouds in the sky whatsoever. We'll have nothing but sunshine. Be a high of 89 and a low of 74. And then Sunday, continuing on with sunny skies, high of 92 and a low of 76. Now, currently, right now, as it sits, that is the highest temperature we have coming up on the 7-day forecast. Monday, that would be a high of 91 and a low of 73 with showers on the way, 40% chance throughout the day. And then on Tuesday, we have a high of 85 and a low of 71. Showers are pretty much guaranteed all evening long. There is a 50% chance in the afternoon, but for the most part in the evening, we are expecting thunder and lightning to be mixed in with that showers as well. And then on Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 81 and a low of 69. So again, lots of hot weather coming up, especially this weekend. Great time to go outside and take a dip maybe in the PD River if you got a boat to go out there and enjoy it, or if you got your own pool, there's always a good time to jump in there. Just make sure you wear your sunscreen to prevent any sunburn. But that's going to do it for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening here in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.